Hey, I'm Cody from Unqualified Gamers, a podcast member of the GonnaGeek network, just like the one you're listening to right now. The opinions expressed are those of each individual. Check out other podcasts at GonnaGeekNetwork.com and get ready because geekiness begins in 3, 2, 1.
This is it. The part of your week where you get to put your headphones on, relax, and listen to a bunch of geeks geek out about geeky things. They're passionate.
I'm an IT guy. You should never delete. Most of the time you delete, you regret deleting.
They rage.
You guys are being like hypersensitive with your point to be offended. Oh, he deleted his Twitter account. Oh, I'm mad. What?
And sometimes they're even funny.
Tell your wife that I said hello again and sorry I couldn't be there tonight.
That's okay. Your wife says hi too.
Let me emphasize that. Sometimes. Welcome to the GonnaGeek.com podcast.
Hello and welcome to episode 104 of the GonnaGeek.com podcast. That's right, we are here again live at GonnaGeek.com/live, and we are here with a whole bunch of people. That's right. We are missing Stargate Pioneer. Yeah, that's right, we're missing Stargate Pioneer, but there is Chris Farrell with me.
What up?
JS.
What's up?
And of course, filling in that last seat, we have the one, the only, you heard him at the beginning of the show here, Cody Goff. Cody Goff.
Goff. That was such a hard Were you throwing in the Chicago-style accent just for me? Cody Goff.
Obviously.
It was just a bit hard. Is that a Canadian thing?
I thought that your name...
Let's just go with that.
I thought your name was... never mind. I was going to make another joke, but it was a terrible joke. So never mind. I won't even go there.
No, it's like cough, but with a G. You're correct.
We both know that you're appeasing me right now. Yeah, see, there he is right there. By the way, those of you not familiar with Cody Goff, he is part of Unqualified Gamers on the GonnaGeek network at GonnaGeekNetwork.com. And as his little title bar says, he is at producer Cody on Twitter. That's right. He is the only verified person on the GonnaGeek network. Right, Cody?
It was a fluke, I swear. I don't know how it happened. Well, I know how it happened, but a magician never reveals his secrets. They're illusions, Michael.
Steven is so hung up on this verified checkbox. Anytime I talk to him, he's like, Cody's verified. How did that happen? I'm like, he got lucky, man.
He's verified.
He's more important than you.
Well, we know that. I don't think anybody is doubting the fact that he's more important than me.
I think I just figured out how Twitter can monetize itself. They could charge to verify. There you go, Twitter. $267 million value right there.
And you're giving that away for free? What's the matter with you?
Doctor does. It's his it's like I have to do it. I have to do it for the world.
It's not free. Nobody watches us. Nobody heard this.
That's true. How's everybody's weeks going? Cody, you've had a lovely camera adjusting week, I can see.
I don't even want to get into the camera and my setup and how every computer I own explodes. I've had a great week so far. I just need my technology and my equipment to hold out for like a few more days so I can record a podcast with John next week. And then my new computer is coming. I ordered a gaming rig. I sat at a computer for 5.5 hours straight, researching and comparing things and building things and swapping out parts, and then finally ordered one. So I'll be good to go now with things that work.
We hope.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Here's hoping.
So there's that. I'm good. How about you guys?
I'm doing excellent. JS, how's your week going?
It's going pretty good. My father donated a randomly found microphone that actually has good reviews online. It's older, but it's got good reviews. So I went shopping, or I attempted to go shopping for either a mixer a quick fix mixer or some phantom power. And it turns out that in Montreal, everything closes at 6. So my luck sucks. Pretty I actually walked into a store at 5:55 to be told that the guy who sells the mixers has left.
No way. You don't. Oh, wow. That's ridiculous.
That sucks.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's okay. I mean, there's no. I'm not that type of guy that like has to have something right now. If I don't have it, I'm mad. I can be very okay with what I have and be happy when I get something new at the appropriate time. It's just not the appropriate time.
Sure.
That's all.
Tell yourself whatever you need to. We know the truth.
No, it's okay. It was the appropriate time. Apart from that, things are going well.
Well, that's good.
It's going well. There's some good news that I think we're going to delve in today. Some interesting news. Lots of rage, nerd rage that's going to come out today.
Should we go into the news?
That would please me.
All right, here's the news.
When did we start doing porn on the network?
I mean, listen to the music. It was porn, 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 and then it ends with porn. Just ended with porn.
Okay, now I gotta hear it one more time. Porn, porn, porn,
porn,
porn,
porn, porn,
porn.
porn.
It totally works. It does work.
Because if there's one thing I've learned about the internet, everything comes down to porn.
Everything does. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hog the news first off, but in order to hog the news, I will defer to our special guest that we have here tonight. Who wants to guess who it is? Hint, it's not Stargate Pioneer.
That's literally the opposite of hogging the news.
Yeah, you have not hogged at all.
Okay, fine. We have the one, the only Nightwing here. Nightwing, what's going on?
It's going well. We had a great Comic-Con weekend. We had great Batfleck out weekend, so I'm really happy right now.
Wayne, did you have to change your pants after you saw that trailer?
Maybe once or twice.
I thought so. I had a feeling.
Yeah.
Okay, Wing, so what do we got going on here? What do we got going on today?
Well, DC decided to have like a really, really good Comic-Con presence. So they basically debuted 2 trailers, a Side Squad trailer and a Batman versus Superman trailer. So the Batman versus Superman trailer, come on. Who's going to bitch about this one? This is so awesome.
It looks
In
good.
so
I'm going to
many
admit
ways.
it looks good. There's a lot of
I'm
little
intrigued
hidden
by it.
things. Did you guys catch the Robin suit?
Yeah.
I
that was
didn't
pretty cool.
actually. No.
So the suit that has writing on it
Okay.
is not a Batman suit. It's actually a Robin suit, and it's there. People are saying that it's the suit in which the Joker killed Robin.
Really?
Jason Todd Robin.
Yep.
Yeah, they showed this a lot has happened before, so it opens the door to have like a bunch of prequels, of course, but
Yeah.
everything they were able to convey in that trailer, this is a really good trailer. When you see where Bruce Wayne was during the battle on Metropolis, it's like
Yeah.
It explains a lot too. It also it kind of helps the first movie where everybody complained that there was too much destruction. It's good that they're actually coming to explain that now.
I agree. You know, I've been so on the fence about this movie for a long time, and this actually has me really excited, this trailer, because that starts where Man of Steel left off, and it does address those, right? Like, I love the integration there, and I don't know. As soon as I saw Affleck just as Bruce Wayne, I liked it. I thought that it was good, and I got really excited.
it's because you see him while he sees his building getting destroyed, and then he starts running in the cloud, and you're like, yeah, that's that Batman. Yes.
By the way,
Yeah,
that
it was a total
that-
Batman move.
You also see the manor that's destroyed. So, there's a shot where somebody's walking towards like a decrepit building. People are saying that's Wayne now.
It doesn't give a eek about the manor, but the Batcave is fully stock and super modern.
I actually, I'm wondering if the Batcave's actually going to be in Gotham. I don't know if it's a Batcave somewhere else.
So what came out of Comic-Con, they found out, is that Gotham and Metropolis are sister cities, is how they described it. So they're literally like across a river from each other or across a bay from each other. So it's like 5 minutes to get to the next city.
Ooh,
that's interesting.
For whatnot. So
I like that.
Very interesting, yeah.
So you theoretically could have Batman with his Batcave in Gotham, but it doesn't take much time to get to Metropolis.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
I'm really good with that. That's a change I don't mind. That it helps a lot in the why are they in each other's turf, because they have to live on each other's turf a little bit. But seriously, that trailer was well constructed. It answered a lot of questions. We saw a bit of everything. I mean, the Wonder Woman shot.
Yeah, I was hoping you were going to say that. I was going to say, don't forget, we got Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
We also have Kryptonite now.
We also have Kryptonite and a Dead Zod.
We also have a Batman fighting in the desert.
That's the only part where I'm like, yes.
Fighting his Superman army. The Red Capes are coming.
But I'm good with Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman looks good.
Yeah, the armor looks spot on. It's really good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this movie.
I agree.
I am not looking forward to the Suicide Squad.
You don't like that trailer?
No, it doesn't even look like a good movie. As a movie, it doesn't look like a good movie.
I don't agree. I think it looks fun. It looks a little bit introspective and totally.
But how does it look fun? They don't show anything. I think this is, to me, the problem. It's great for fans, but I show that to anybody who, most people don't know who Suicide Squad are. You show that trailer, they're just gonna be like, okay, what is this? And why is there a lizard guy? And then they'll be like, who's that Joker kind of guy?
Yeah,
and you'll be like, that's actually the Joker.
As much as I ran to the defense of Joker, I don't know. He's not translating like one hoped.
He sounds like Heath Ledger.
Yes,
I don't think that's a bad thing. Yeah, well, it's not a bad thing.
I actually don't hear it. I watched it a couple times. I don't hear it. I don't know if it's just
not Ledger.
Yeah, I don't hear it. A lot of people said that he sounds like Ledger. I really don't hear it.
I don't know. But I agree that this trailer does not show a lot, but two things were a year out. This was not anyway. They pretend it was not supposed to go out as a trailer, but it was just supposed to be a Comic-Con thing. And I tend to believe that because it's not as constructed as the other trailer, or it doesn't try to convey anything except like, look, there's these character and this is the reason why they're there. But if the vibe of the trailer gave us an idea of the vibe they're going for in the movie, I am totally for it, because they're going like real bad guy and not cartoon bad guy. Spider-Man has been doing cartoon bad guy since 2001. Give me some villain that I'm afraid of to meet in the street. They look like that.
So you kind of rolled into my news on that one, saying you don't think it was going to come out. I think that's slightly disingenuous for them to be like, oh, we don't think that trailer was going to come out. Come on, everything leaks at Comic-Con.
Yeah, I think that's what they expect now. Did you guys see the Wire article? Some guy at Wire, I don't remember his name, wrote an actual article rant about how people who leak stuff ruin Comic-Con for other people. And he got lit up.
Oh, really?
With multiple answers from people like, look, I live in Greece. There's no way I can get to Comic-Con, and this is the only way I get a chance to see stuff like this. Do you think studios don't know it's going to leak? Like, you can
It just kind of bugs me when the studio's like, oh, this was only for our Comic-Con folks. We didn't want anyone else to see it. Come on. How do you don't build hype by letting 6,000 people see something and then pissing off everyone else because they can't see it.
Yeah.
It's like the
did it
Batman
last
v
year.
Superman
Yeah,
they
but
did it last year and it backfired on them because
But did
everyone was pissed.
But they
And then
never
they
released
figure
that
it out.
footage.
Yeah, and then they figured out that it's the best hype engine ever.
Yeah.
I mean,
Best
let's be honest.
hype engine ever.
Look at what Disney/Lucasfilm has done. They've been right on everything they've done with these trailers. They did Star Wars Celebration. They live streamed the whole event. The trailer was shown at Celebration and put on YouTube hours, probably minutes later. They go to Comic-Con this year. The entire panel's recorded and online the next day. But the trailer they show, or the behind-the-scenes video, is on YouTube shortly after it's shown at Comic-Con. It's smart. That's how you build it. You get people excited, you get the buzz, and then you put it out for them to see. It really kind of bothers me. We're like, we had no plans to show this to anyone, and we're very disappointed that someone leaked that. When inside the company, probably someone's going, yes, it leaked. Someone saw it. We're getting positive buzz. This is great. It's so disingenuous to me.
It's such a lie. It's such a lie because all they need to do is contact YouTube and have it removed. If it was really
Well-
something they did not want on the internet, they could control it.
In all fairness, the Suicide Squad trailer was taken off of YouTube on regular basis. It's some of those other video sites like vid.me and things like that are harder to do takedown notices where that video thrived.
But the point is that I agree with all that, but I think Warner is learning that since last year they kind of got away with it. We all saw the footage anyway, and this year they thought they could get half away with it because they would have that other thing. So maybe this one would not go, but at least they were like, okay, we'll just put it there. Sorry about that.
They had no choice. They had no choice, is what it came down to.
But the product is good enough. As Deadpool is like, oh, give us 3 weeks. Fair enough.
And you know what? That was legitimate reason.
What's really, really funny, somebody brought this up in the Wire article in the comments, that Ryan Reynolds was super thankful that somebody last year leaked that pilot or whatever trailer last year, because that movie would have never been made and he would have never had that job. He straight up admitted that.
Yeah, I watched the panel. He did.
Yeah, and he wasn't upset about the bootleg versions of Deadpool that were out there. He legitimately responded to fans who said, hey, when are we going to see the full HD version? And said, it's not ready yet. We're cleaning up the effects and we'll have it for you guys soon. I can live with that. That's fair. It's not saying you're never going to get this. It's we want to make sure it's right for you guys. We showed off something. It's not quite ready. Before we give it to everyone else, we want to make sure it's right because they know the way the internet works. If the trailer wasn't ready and they put it out and gave it to us, people would crap all over it because that's the first rule of the internet. Crap all over something.
Yeah, if I was a studio next year, I would make a contest. Okay, we're going to show that footage exclusive at Comic-Con. I'll get your phone out. The one who get the best video win a whatever.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
And that's
surprised that it actually might be somebody.
And that's
who's
the best
actually
quality
paid
you're
to do
gonna
that.
get. You're not gonna get the HD version of that footage. This is what you're gonna get.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true.
That would be funny.
It would be hilarious.
Yeah, but I'll just say
A real shame. No, I gotta say, Comic-Con isn't about. I mean, Comic-Con's about movie trailers and movies that are coming out now. It's not what it used to be. It's a big shame.
So the thing about Comic-Con becoming more like mainstream in movies and all that stuff is like, I don't remember who it was, but just a few minutes ago somebody said the Suicide Squad trailer only shows characters, and if you don't know who the Suicide Squad is, then it was kind of a terrible trailer because it doesn't actually say anything about like who these people are or what the story is. But that means that the trailer is 150%, because apparently you can go above 100%, aimed at Comic-Con's audience, where it's just like, we don't really care about the mainstream. This isn't a TV we're going to play on. This isn't a trailer we're going to play on television because no one will get it. This is like a for Comic-Con trailer that says nothing other than showing you characters for fan service. So that's like kind of a return to the original spirit of Comic-Con, wouldn't you say? Maybe?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, no, I agree. If that is indeed the case of what they wanted to do and they made that trailer really just for Comic-Con, thumbs up.
Or they just don't know what they're doing and it was just dumb luck. But yeah.
Could be a little from column A and a little from column B.
I like the dumb luck personally.
I think there's a bit of both. I think there might be.
I'm very surprised with that production. I recall very well that he had guaranteed that those tattoos would not appear on the Joker.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm okay with that. I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, the internet is half and half on that. Half the people are like me, sure,
that's
why
fine.
not? And
I agree.
half the
People
people
are
are like,
What I'm saying is they had said that don't worry, those tattoos are just to, I don't remember his exact words, but he had said, the director had said that those tattoos would not be on the Joker.
yeah, and they're there, and they're okay.
I personally disagree, but that's just me.
Yeah,
that's
JS and
not
I
the-
are on the same boat on that one,
That's
and I'm
not-
glad
that's-
other people enjoy it.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not my Joker. My Joker is the Michael Keaton Joker. It's Jack Nicholson. That's my Joker.
No, my Joker's Mark Hamill.
My Joker's Mark Hamill, yes.
Agreed, Mark Hamill.
Yeah, Mark Hamill, especially if you've played the latest Batman game. It's
I
Mark
would
Hamill.
tell you who my Joker is, but Cody swore that I would never talk about that again.
Or hint at it, so you probably shouldn't do that either.
Hey now. Yeah.
You know that you enjoyed that fantasy play with me. You know it.
But the other big character they add in there is Harley Quinn, and I like that interpretation. That comes a little bit inspired from the Arkham games. Let's be
And New
honest.
52, I think, also.
Yeah, I think though she's a little, I don't know. To me, she seems a little typical.
We didn't see enough of her to really get an opinion, I don't think. The look is New 52 / Arkham. We didn't hear enough from the character to get an idea of what it's going to be like.
Agreed. She was wearing pants. I did not see enough of her.
and her doing the Cirque du Soleil ballet in her cell is, I don't know the character enough, but would she really do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She would do
I
basically
agree.
anything,
She
which
would.
is why she would be. I was gonna say an awesome girlfriend, but you never are crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Crazy in the head.
No, but we know nothing.
Crazy.
Please
Never
explain.
mind.
Please do explain.
She's on that part of the chart that you don't want to focus on.
Yeah, that part of the chart where you're like, this is gonna be really, really fun. But the drawback I could not wake up tomorrow morning.
She's on that part of the chart where she's like a 10 and good lookingness, and then she's like a 10 on the she's like a 0 on the crazy, so we all know what really happens in those pants.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, dear.
Oh God. Anybody got any other final comments about these couple of trailers before we move on to
Ben
the next news
Affleck
point?
is Batman.
Of course,
Come
you
on.
had to say it. You had to say it.
He
Yeah,
is.
he looks good. He looks
looks
really
good as
good. I have to
Batman.
say that the Deadpool trailer was pretty interesting as well.
Yeah, we
Deadpool is
barely
awesome.
touched on it. Yeah, we barely touched on it, but it looks like it'll be fun. And since
It
they're
does.
going for the hard R rating, they could get away with
Yes.
doing what they did in that trailer.
Yeah,
It will
Which is
be
amazing.
a fun romp. Just don't take your kids to it, people. It's not
I'm actually
kid-friendly.
really impressed with the trailer for that. Like, it looks like it could usher in a new era of fun Marvel movies.
Oh, it's not a Marvel
Yeah.
movie, though. It's a Fox movie.
It's still labeled Marvel.
Yeah, they're still heavily pushing the Marvel thing. I forgot that it was Fox. Fair enough,
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah, you got to remember, Fox is the same people that's giving us Fantastic Four next month, so I don't know how much faith I have in them. Because that looks pretty crappy.
We might be very surprised about that.
I hope I am, but when you listen to all the
No.
insider reports about the problems they had and the reshoots they did, and Josh Trank basically getting forced off of Star Wars as a result of what he did on this movie, it doesn't sound good.
Which one's
Oh,
he?
really?
Josh Trank was the director who was supposedly going to do the next Star Wars anthology movie,
Oh,
and they mutually parted ways in light of some of the rumors that came out of his handling of the Fantastic Four movie.
Oh,
So,
really? I didn't
It
know
seems
that.
like there's some bad signs about Fantastic Four. And I'm not going
I
to say
am
I told
not-
you so, but most of the internet told you so.
why
I'm
did you have to
excited
remind
about-
me that movie was going to be existing? I'm not.
Hey!
Doctor Doom is my favorite supervillain of
I
all
know.
time.
He's awesome.
Period. The end. Like, there is no
Actor
touching
now.
Doctor Doom. Like, I will pick Doctor Doom over Darth Vader any day of the week. Like, he is the best supervillain of all time. He's won 3 times. One time he just, like, took over the world and then told Reed Richards, like, I'm bored. Here it is back. Do better next time. Like, he's the greatest. And then in the first series, the first couple movies, he clearly was nerfed. Like, I'm sorry, but a little floating in electricity, like, no. So unless he's like godlike in this movie and just wrecks everything and everyone and then is barely defeated at the end by something outrageous, I'm just going to be furious. So that's why I don't want to think about it.
They actually showed him in the last trailer, and they do the obligatory we have to team up thing by one of the Fantastic Four going, he's too powerful he's too powerful for any one of us to take, and Reed's like, but we can take him together. So that's obviously how they're going with it.
Are they gonna like connect hands in like a Fantastic Four type of thing where they're gonna like fist bump all 4 at the same time and then
I'm hoping they hold hands and dance around him.
I just thought of
like
something. When this movie flops, they'll do a sequel, and this is what they're gonna call it.
White piece of paper?
Can't see. It's
Fantastic
Forever.
Wow.
That's what I think. I think they're gonna call it Fantastic Forever.
Wow.
I'm hoping that Marvel gets the rights back so we can actually see a right Doctor Doom on screen.
No,
yes.
I think that series is tainted forever.
And Cody, you know that you want that sequel. You know that you want it.
But I don't think
forever?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I do. How did you know?
I want to see Galactus as a cloud again. That was awesome.
Oh, God.
But I don't think that series is clouded forever, though. I think that let's say it flops again and they finally sell that back to Marvel. Marvel could use those characters as side character and reintroduce them that way, like backdoor in other Marvel movies, and bring that franchise up again that way.
Well, and don't forget also, this is the same franchise that Marvel has just killed in all of the comics, so they don't have to support Fox on it. The Fantastic Four book was canceled before Secret War starts. When you go into Secret War, Doctor Doom is ruling everything, and the Fantastic Four are broken up, and the only one that remembers them is Reed. Like, Susan Richards, I guess Susan Storm, is married to Victor Von Doom in Secret Wars right now. They have destroyed that dynamic.
He won again. He won again.
Exactly.
Every time. He's
Victor
the greatest
Von Doom
villain.
He is God in the Secret
It's
War
in his
book
name.
right now. Literally.
Victor.
Yeah.
He is the Victor.
And he is God of the Marvel Universe right now.
There's a rumor right now that whatever this movie does, they want Bryan Singer to do like an X-Men Fantastic Four crossover for the next one and just like blend that in right now.
He said, my God, I can't remember what it is, but they announced what Bryan Singer's doing next. He's going on another. Yeah, go ahead.
Didn't they announce him as basically the godfather of the Fox Marvel movies?
Yeah, but he's going to jump onto another title they have. I don't know. I read it somewhere. It's a shame I
thought
can't
that was
remember.
Fantastic Four.
You think he's the... I have to Google
There's
it
multiple
now.
rumors. Screen Crush and Nerdist all have rumors that Bryan Singer is being eyed for the Fantastic Four sequel to set up an X-Men crossover then. Now, it's a rumor, so who knows if it'll actually happen.
But that would be logic. On the other end, we remember last time we gave another superhero to Bryan Singer.
Yeah, Superman.
No.
It's still broken.
No, what was it?
That's it. That's his love letter to Superman. That's all.
It's his love letter to Richard Donner and Superman.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it was not a good movie, but it wasn't a visually badly directed.
Oh no!
boring.
I agree. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just
Still
saying
looks
that
good. The story's just it's a bad story. That's all.
yes. Yeah, what I'm saying is that he is reverential to the old stuff. So for Fantastic Four, I'm not sure it would be the best fit.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to form an opinion on it because all of those franchises are in such disarray right now that, you know,
There's that dude.
X-Men's is doing pretty good.
I guess fair enough. I don't know.
I mean, they pulled it out of the brink.
They did. I'll give you that.
Matthew
They
K.
did
Vaughn pulled it out of the brink with First Class,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
Days of Future Past continued that because First Class defied all expectations. I remember I saw that was coming out. I'm like, what the hell are they doing? How are they going to do this? And I saw it and I was like, okay, I'm wrong. This was a really good movie.
It was really good.
And we tend to forget that Wolverine movie did good bank too.
It
was
wasn't a bad
success.
movie.
It was so bad. That's just so bad.
No, it was not so bad. It was just meh.
If somebody, it was horrible. It was not
No.
even
The
acceptable.
first, the
That
first one was horrible.
Oh,
the
you're
first
talking
one-
about the second one. Yeah, the second
Yeah.
one's watchable.
The second one is
one's
okay. It's
Yeah.
not great.
I thought you were talking about the first one, and I
Oh, no.
couldn't wrap my
That's
head
pure
around
trash.
like what's good about that movie.
What's good is I don't have
There's-
to watch it again.
Yeah, it's horrible. Nobody wants to know that existed. Even the movies kind of retcon them. Yeah, I mean it's crazy. When you think about it, the X-Men franchise works, but it works in a certain way where nobody cares about continuity. I mean, we kill Professor X, we have like a post-credit afterthought, and he comes back. Nobody asks why, and there's a bunch of stuff like that doesn't work.
One of the most egregious ones. One of the most egregious ones is at the end of the Wolverine, when, spoiler alert, Cody, I know you haven't seen it, Wolverine loses his adamantium claws and then shows up in the next X-Men movie with his adamantium claws back.
Yeah,
It's magic.
Yeah, but we don't know what happens between those movies. They're actually, I guess, X-Men: Days of Future Past is in the future of X-Men 3.
And
So
of
I
the
guess,
Wolverine
yeah.
also.
But I suppose
Yeah.
that's going to go ahead and move us towards the end of our new segment. We are getting a little bit long here. John, I just want to go ahead and thank you very much for popping in for the news. We know that you were passionate about all things DC, especially, well, maybe only a little bit the fact that Ben Affleck is Batman.
Well, when it comes to Ben Affleck as Batman, I mean, we all went crazy when he was cast, and now we see the trailer and we're like, Ben Affleck is Batman. I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now. I'm gonna go watch the
I'm
trailer.
gonna guess
like
that
20 other
there
times.
wasn't one person who saw that trailer, and except for you, and said Ben Affleck is Batman. I'll bet there was not one person that actually had that reaction.
I think all age had that reaction.
I disagree.
Of course, just to disagree. Okay, I'm gonna let you disagree, and I'm gonna go watch the trailer like 20 more times. And thank you for having me.
Well, thank you very much for coming on, John, and hope you have a good night, and we will see you soon enough.
Bye-bye.
All right,
Bye, John.
well, let's go ahead and move into the next segment.
For 7 years, one individual taught us that with the right help from our animal guide, we can learn all sorts of things about ourselves that we never knew.
Akuchi Moya. We are far from the sacred places of our grandfathers.
Or you could just learn about us and pretend these facts belong to you. Yep, it's time for another round of Know Your Geek.
That's right. I managed to work in Chakotay's Akute Moya into our bumps. How do you like them apples?
I'm at least
it's
mildly to
interesting.
moderately impressed.
When Paramount or Viacom come and sue us, it's all your fault, though.
I mean, I had somebody produce them for us. They told me that it was legally cleared and everything. That's what they told me.
Yeah, we'll go with that. It's okay. We got no money. We're podcasters. They won't get us.
That's true. Well, not all of us are Twitter verified.
Correct. I was wondering. I was waiting for it.
I was waiting for it too.
All right, so here's how Know Your Geek works. If you're not familiar with it, when we have a guest on here, we like to learn a little bit about them. And what we're going to do is play a little bit of a game. Cody Ga has gone ahead and prepared a variety of questions for us. JS, Chris, and I will all take turns answering these questions. At the end of it, we'll see who is the winner, who does know Cody the best. Hopefully, it will be a three-way tie, especially a three-way tie at 0 points. Cody, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you to read the questions out. Go ahead.
Wait, I was supposed to make them that hard, so that's a 3-way tie of zeros.
No, you can do whatever you want.
Me and Chris are actually just not going to answer anything. That's just how we're doing it.
Shh, don't tell.
And I will guess whatever heckles you the most. Does that work?
All right, I like it. Cool. Well, so I made some true or false questions, and I have some multiple choice questions.
Ooh, nice.
These are random. They came to me in a dream, a vision, if you will, a spirit walk.
Accoutrement.
That didn't happen. All right. True or false? Cody was homecoming king in high school.
Okay, so let's remember that Cody is the guy that now, well, maybe pre-girlfriend, spent a lot of time at the bar. I feel like he's making up for lost time. So I'm going to go with false.
I'm just going to go with false.
I'm going to abstain from answering this question.
Of course you would. All right, Cody, go ahead.
Am I supposed to tell? Now that I do the answer?
Now you can give us the
All
answer.
right. Well, all right. So what's funny is that I actually wrote this question wrong. I meant to say true or false, Cody was prom king, which I was. I was prom king. But no, I was not homecoming king. So you two both got that correct.
Well, yes, for a technicality.
I'll take the technicality.
Okay, so Cody, go ahead with your second question.
All right, cool. Multiple choice this time. Here we go. Only 3 possibilities. Cody used to work as an A, cooking show host, B, mail delivery driver, C, pep rally coordinator.
I know the answer to this one.
Okay, one more time.
All right, I used to work as A, cooking show host, B, a mail delivery driver, C, a pep rally coordinator. Chris, I was afraid you would know this one.
You talked about this on one of your first appearances in ATGN, so I'll let Steven answer first.
I'm going to go with the pep rally coach.
I'm going with A, the cooking show host.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. A cooking show host. Tell our listeners a little bit about that.
I wasn't the one actually cooking, but I was like the MC that would host the shows and keep them going. I had this job at this weird marketing company that did stuff for Kenmore appliances. If you search Kenmore Cody Goff or Kenmore Live Studio Cody, like you will come up with a bunch of videos and they're weird. What did you watch?
I cannot remember. I don't even remember how I found it. I think Naki sent it to me in all honesty. But I watched it. I was like, he's been on YouTube doing cooking shows.
It was really bizarre. And they didn't promote the video. Kenmore didn't promote the videos at all. And neither did the agency. So they've all got like 30 views. So you're going to see him and you'll be like, this has like 80 views and it was posted 5 years ago. No, that's definitely me. And it was cool. But yeah, so that happened. I learned a lot about cooking though. So I can tell you things.
You know what? I just realized we thought that it was your radio station job that got you Twitter verified. It was those that got you Twitter verified, Cody.
No, it actually was the radio station job that got me Twitter verified.
No, it was cooking videos. 100%.
All right. Okay, cool. So next question. This is weird that I'm going to ask this because of something you said earlier, Steven. True or false? And I wrote this down before the episode. True or false? Cody's next cosplay goal is to be the Joker.
It just shows how much I'm creeping in your window.
I'm going to go false.
I'm going to go true.
It is actually true. I want to be the Joker.
Oh, we are tied. Whoa, Chris and I are tied.
It's all part of my plan, man. We're just going to stay tied now. I'm going to answer everything the same way as you.
JS, he just keeps abstaining. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right, cool. So I'll go to the next one. Speaking of cosplay, which one of the following characters have I not cosplayed as? Dr. Horrible, Booker DeWitt, Dio Brando, or Captain America?
Ooh, I know 2 out of them that you've done for sure. I don't know between the other 2.
Chris stalks me, Steven.
No, because you showed off. You showed off the pictures from Gen Con one time on Facebook, and I was like, holy crap, that's an awesome costume. I'm not going to say what it was because I don't want to spoil it. And in fact, I think you talked about one of those costumes before Gen Con on my podcast.
This is what you get for not having me on more often, Steven. He's got an unfair advantage for having me guest host
Somebody
more.
always records their podcast on Tuesdays.
So
Right.
what were the options again?
Dr. Horrible, Booker DeWitt, Dio Brando, or Captain America?
I'm going to go Dio Brando.
I'm going Captain America.
Steven gets it. I was not Captain America.
Yeah, I knew the first two. I wasn't sure between the last two.
Dio Brando, do you even know who that is, either of you?
No, that's why I guessed it.
Yeah, he was an actor, right?
Well, wow. You went there. Oh my God. All right. Yeah, that happened. That happened, folks. No, Dio Brando is the villain in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Seasons 1, 3, 4, and a bunch of other ones. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a new anime. It's only in its second season in US television. It just finished its third season in Japan. I didn't actually even know if it's being translated officially over here. My friend sent me a fan sub, so I watched that.
I got you.
I just Googled it and saw. Yeah.
It's pretty obscure. Very obscure. Okay, I have a few more questions. All right, this one's gonna blow the lid off this joint. Cody's nerd Achilles heel is that I don't like A, Lord of the Rings, B, Star Trek, or C, Battlestar Galactica.
Ooh. I'm going C, Battlestar Galactica.
I was going to go with that too, just because I really hope so, because Battlestar Galactica brought so many people together on this network, so I'm going to go with that.
My nerd Achilles heel is that I don't like Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
me too.
Nice.
Really?
I
I'm not
like
a fan.
that. I honestly never ever watched a single Lord of the Rings or read a book.
What is wrong with the three of us? People usually eviscerate me for saying that.
Let's go look at the
Wow.
YouTube comments a little bit later and see what we got going on there.
I catch so much hell from Naki and from my girlfriend, actually, for hating on the Lord of the Rings. I'm like, I just don't get it. It's so boring.
Oh my God,
I tried to read
everyone.
the book.
There's a lot
You know,
of Lord of the Rings is fantastic for one reason. It was written during or just after World War II, and it has a lot of Jesus, Lord Murphy. Connotations and references.
Lord Murphy? Who's Lord Murphy?
Has a lot of Lord Murphy in it.
Jesus, Lord Murphy. Yeah, man. You don't know who Lord Murphy is? He flies in the sky. He's like the flying spaghetti man.
You're a
Monkey
pretty big
too.
Lord of the Rings fan, though, JS, aren't you?
I like the movies. I never read the books, so no, I wouldn't say I'm a fan.
All right.
I have Lord of the Ring toys.
You
but,
can go
I
to
mean-
GonnaGeek.com and hate on us there. Send us
It's a
all
good
your
movie.
hate mail.
It's a good movie, but it's got a lot of references to World War II and living in World War II and being under French occupation and stuff like that.
The movies, I enjoyed the movies. I just can't get into it. I watched the movies once. I'm like, okay, that was fun, but I've had no desire to rewatch them. And when I tried to read The Lord of the Rings, the book, I got like halfway through Fellowship of the Ring, and I'm like, this is so boring.
It's written like a history book.
Yeah, that might be why it's so boring.
Probably.
My girlfriend's sister has a theory that people are either Star Trek people or Lord of the Rings people, and often people don't like both. They'll
No.
like one or the other.
My brother loves both of them. And
Okay.
So she's wrong. And you can tell next time you see her, say Steven said.
I really think the world is more set in. There's people who like geek stuff, and there's people who don't like geek stuff. That's my
fair.
theory.
And I think that there's geeks and then there's bandwagoners. We are the geeks, and those who are coming to the geek rally in the last few years are the bandwagoners. That's my opinion.
Well, that's fine too. I mean, that they're allowed to discover a love. Maybe they're geeks for things that are popular, and since geek stuff is now popular, I mean, be it or not popular, people will still make fun of you. Start quoting Star Trek in a bar. That's for sure.
Live long and prosper, JS.
All right.
That happened.
So let's go ahead to your next question there.
Okay, cool. Next question. How many years have I known the co-host of Unqualified Gamers, Jonathan Martin? Is it 12 years, 15 years, 18 years, 22 years, or 25 years?
22 years!
Okay, and so let's just refresh our memory now. You are 49, right?
Yes, and a half.
And a half. Don't forget the half. I'm going to go 25.
What are the 20 options? 22 and 25? I'm going 20.
Don't you dare say 22. I will slap you across the screen.
What's the one above 25?
There's 18,
There
22, and 25 are the longest ones.
18. 18.
It was 22.
Oh.
Oh, yes!
JS is on the board. On the board.
All right, well, this one's a fast one. Unqualified Gamers has only one official social media account. Which network is it on? Is it Facebook, Twitter,
Google Plus.
MySpace, Foursquare, or Google Plus?
Google Plus.
I want it to be MySpace, but I'm going to say Google
It's
Plus.
Google Plus. It's 100%
JS?
Google Plus.
I'm going to say Twitter.
It's Google
It's
Plus.
totally Google Plus.
It's totally Google Plus.
Oh my god, I have a bell just like that, like 3 feet from me, and I just can't reach it. That's amazing. I've got one more. This one is a doozy. The reason I did that, I work in social media during the week, and I hated that Facebook has become kind of pay to play. Like, kind of unless you're sponsoring your updates, not a lot of people see them. Like, if I already like your brand, then maybe I'll see their stuff. But there's no way to, like, reach a new audience unless you pay them money. So when we started Unqualified Gamers, I'm like, Facebook, we're doing Google Plus, man. And I actually really like it, and it's really cool, and it has a nice interface. But, very nerdy people linger there. That's who uses it.
There's not
Go
a lot
figure.
of interaction left on Google Plus unless it's Hangouts on Air, it seems like, or just small audiences of the more tech inclined.
And I love how on this show we've managed to or bypass that altogether. We're now using YouTube Live directly.
Yeah,
It's nice.
It's surprisingly active. You would be surprised.
Yeah, I would be surprised.
You would be surprised. Yeah.
The
It doesn't
problem
have a
is
zillion
you're
users,
not
but-
gonna be able to convince the mom and pops, the huge horde of people who have no clue about anything, to get off Facebook and go on Google Plus. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah, it'll never supplant it. But what I like about it is it's easier to be visible because there are not 1 billion active users on Google Plus like there are on Facebook. It's a little easy to get lost in the shuffle on Facebook, and like people are not sharing BuzzFeed to Google Plus, which I also like.
Oh,
Okay,
thank
one more
God.
question.
All right.
This one's a doozy. If there was a UFC fight between the Green Power Ranger Jason David Frank and CM Punk, who would Cody root for?
Oh,
Godzilla.
It's the original Green Ranger, Jason David Frank,
Jason
and CM
David Frank.
Punk.
CM
I'm
Punk.
going to say, okay, just to be contrary now, I'm saying JDF.
And
Steven, you said-
JS said Godzilla.
I can't answer anything because I don't know what Power Rangers are. All I could remember is my kid brother watching it, and I would think he was a complete
I'm wearing
dork.
I'm wearing a Green Ranger t-shirt right now. I have to go JDF.
That's awesome.
I used to watch what the original, Japanese stuff from the 70s and 80s and thought that was cool, but then thought the Power Rangers was a complete geek out dork thing.
Not cool. Not
Who the
cool.
hell?
They're both
who the hell
awesome.
takes commands from some random dude in space?
Pink Ranger was
Everyone?
hot. The Pink Ranger was hot.
Amy Jo Johnson. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
She's,
Don't get me
she's,
started.
she's Canadian, eh?
Is she really?
She's Canadian. Yeah, she's in.
I
tons
believe
of,
she is.
I think she
she's-
might be.
She's from Toronto. She's from Toronto, and she's in some cop show. Go
Oh, she's on
IMDb that stuff.
Flashpoint or whatever.
Yeah, Flashpoint. Yeah.
Huh.
She was in Flashpoint? Weird. Wait. Hold on. What did you
No,
guys say?
not Flashpoint. Flash something.
No.
It's a
Flash
cop
something.
show.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
It's on CBS in the States. I don't know what it is. It's a cop show. Of course, it's on CBS in the States.
Did you guys? Of course. Did you guys say your guesses? I don't remember what they were.
Yeah, well,
I took took JDF, and Steven took CM Punk.
And I took Godzilla.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, I would say Godzilla probably in real life, but I would still root for CM Punk. Sorry. It's a tough call, but...
It is a tough call.
I'm a killer. I'm such a mark for CM Punk. It's ridiculous.
I'm a big Punk fan, too.
I gotta admit that fan-made, or I don't know what made, Power Ranger short movie that came out a couple of months ago was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that?
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it was
I'd go watch that movie. If somebody makes
me
that...
too.
You know what? Somebody, whoever, just kickstart it. I don't even care if you make the movie. Just
all
kickstart
of us here love Kickstarter. All of us here. All 4 of us.
Saban's not going to let that happen.
Well, I guess that's going to go ahead and wrap up the Know Your Geek Cody Gach edition. Cody.
Gach is a Klingon dish.
That's Klingon
live
food,
worms. Man. Well, worms best served live. It is goth. It rhymes with cough.
Cody Gach. Is that correct?
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
Yes. That is clearly what I said.
He's never going to want to come back on this show now, Steven. It is your fault.
Nobody ever wants to come back on this show. We're worse
I don't
than
even
the
want to come
Howard
back
Stern
on this show.
People don't...
I kept my mic on during the train just for that.
But no, seriously, I believe that means that Chris and I did tie, or I won, but I didn't really add it up, so we're going to go with a tie.
I was literally not keeping score, so I can't.
So are we going with ties again? Wow, that's cool.
Chris, you and I know Cody the best. Better than JS does.
Well, this is the first time I actually meet Cody, so it's kind of normal.
Fair enough.
If I knew Cody so well, one could have some fears.
Don't know what that means.
I don't know how you don't know me. I'm Twitter verified. I don't know if you knew that.
He's verified, for God's sake.
Well, it's because you don't have the real Cody as your name on Twitter.
Oh, that's right. I need to be the real Cody. Shoot. Maybe I can get that changed. I'll look into it.
The real underscore Cody.
No, dude. Anyone that uses the underscore in his name is dead to me.
JS is
dead
the real underscore JSH.
Oh, JS, what are you doing?
I don't even know. I think I might actually have an underscore after my name as well. Oh, no, I don't.
And the funny thing is that his title card this entire episode has said the real underscore JSH. The entire
I have
episode.
not logged on to my Twitter account, I kid you not, in probably 2 years.
That's funny. That's funny.
I've been looking at pictures of Harley Quinn this entire time. Do you have video on or something I should be looking at?
No.
Sorry, I got really distracted.
You're good.
All right. Well, that's going to go ahead and wrap up that segment and the podcast as well. Before I let us all go, because I'm the one that lets us go, I want to ask Cody, do you have anything that you would like to plug or talk about or just maybe comment on?
Yeah, so Gen Con Indy is the world's largest gaming convention. It's going to be in Indianapolis the last weekend of July. This will be my 15th Gen Con, 13th or 15th that I've gone to. So I've been going forever. And John Martin and I are going to be recording a live episode of Unqualified Gamers Friday, July 31st at Gen Con. So for any of you gamers, basically any gamers in the Midwest or abroad who are planning on going to Gen Con, feel free to swing by the Crown Plaza at 5 p.m. July 31st. It's that Friday, and we'll be doing a live podcast. We are going to be giving away free pens. Believe me, they're awesome. And we are going to have some audience participation, and we're going to share some stories about games, and we're going to keep it real positive and fun and high energy, and hopefully entertaining with our general brand of humor that we do. So there's a promo video for it on the Unqualified Gamers YouTube channel, and I'm going to be posting a link to it probably tonight or tomorrow on unqualifiedgamers.com, promoting that episode. And I would love if you're able to join, but that's my main thing to plug, really. And just, follow Unqualified Gamers at GonnaGeek.com. We've got our podcast syndicated there, and everything. And I've got some extra content at UnqualifiedGamers.com if you decide to become a mark for us. That sounded way too scripted.
No, I just was surprised you didn't say Google Plus at all.
Honestly, I've not been as active lately on there because
Not as much as Twitter.
Right. I started a new job a year ago, and it's much more demanding than my previous job, so I'm just not on Google Plus as much. And Hearthstone is on mobile, so anytime when I used to hop on in between things to post, now it's just Hearthstone. It's just Hearthstone all the time.
That's a big problem for me at times when I come home. Like, oh yeah, Hearthstone.
How do I not
When you
have
come
you
home-
on my, how do I don't have you guys on my Blizzard list?
I don't know. You have to get on that.
That's just wrong.
Chris or JS, you got anything you want to promote?
Well,
I'm
since
Batman.
nobody plugged your mom today, we have to plug your mom because it's tradition. Because it is tradition, and
Every
Canadians
single time.
must follow tradition, as is
I
tradition.
have stopped making the mom jokes. I'll have you know. I told you I would stop, and I made it my new podcasting year resolution. And I have been tempted, but I didn't do it. I need credit for that.
I appreciate that very much. Very much. And
So
I'm
your-
just going to go ahead and promote the GonnaGeek.com website where there's all sorts of great happenings. Usually we talk about the other podcasts going on, but we just were so busy tonight, we didn't have a chance. So make sure you go to GonnaGeekNetwork.com. Check out all of the great shows that are there. Even though it's summer and a lot of your favorite TV shows are off air, many of them are still being updated. Make sure you do go to GonnaGeekNetwork.com. Check them all out. And wow, Chris and Cody totally just looked towards each other on the camera. It was totally
that's-
crazy.
that's-
That was weird. But
That was weird.
make sure you do go
Love
ahead
connection.
and check out all the shows that are happening there.
I just have to say, actually, I do have to plug something. I'm just highly confused at how we're a geek show and we did not talk about New Horizons, which today took wonderful Pluto pictures. I'm so happy that the government of America paid $580 million to send that beautiful piece of technology to go take pictures.
And
of the
discover
dwarf
that they
planet.
were wrong on their estimates of the size of Pluto.
Well, they were wrong on many things, but let's be quite honest. Do we really give a hoots about Pluto? That's the real question.
Fair enough. Chris, you got anything you want to plug?
I got nothing else.
Alrighty, so that's going to go ahead and finalize episode 104 of the GonnaGeek.com podcast. I'm Steven John Drew.
I'm me, yo. Hey, what up?
I can't top that.
I'm the French Canadian sensation.
Bye!
From everyone here at the GonnaGeek.com podcast, thanks for listening. If you like what you heard, please give us a 5-star review on iTunes. We encourage you to send your feedback by email to podcast@GonnaGeek.com. You can find all of our show history at GonnaGeek.com/official podcast. And while you're there, why not head over and check out all of the geeky podcasts on the Gonna Geek Network. The music heard on this show is by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com. Thanks for listening, and we will see you again next week.